Hello, I'm Shaun Crowley, and in these short videos I'll introduce you to Linguavote. We'll examine how to enrol your students and how to integrate Linguavote into your curriculum. Let's start with the essential question: what is Linguavote? Well, it's an English language learning website that students can access to learn and practice their English outside class, either at home, at work, or in your school or university's self-access centres. It is intended as independent study, supplementary to what students are doing in class, but as you'll see from the following tutorials, Linguavote can complement your textbook-based syllabus, and it's very easy to combine the work you assign for homework with the work you do in class. If you or your students have used learning management systems in the past, you should find Linguavote a refreshing alternative. Unlike most other university e-learning products, Linguavote is designed to be fun to use, relevant to teenagers and young adults who are familiar with using social networks and interacting with people online, and rewarding for students who are used to the gratification of using mobile apps. It's also designed to be easy to implement for your educational institution and for you as teachers. You won't be expected to learn any complicated teacher tools, because you won't be assigning, reviewing or assessing students' work on the platform, which means you can focus on teaching without the burden of complicated homework administration. The concept of Linguavote is different to the e-learning materials that come with modern textbooks. Learning management systems work well as a push strategy. This is a term that I have coined to mean that we push students into doing independent study by making it an assessed part of the curriculum. We therefore, as teachers, force students to do the work. It's very much teacher-led and teacher-moderated, which can result in resistance and disengagement from learning English. Instead, Linguavote adopts a pull strategy, encouraging students to engage in the e-learning by disguising learning outcomes and academic skills as opportunities for students to use the language they learn in an interesting way. An example of gamification. We replace teacher-led appraisal with community-based appraisal or peer moderation, and we encourage students to take control of their own learning. They decide how much effort to put in, not the teacher. By doing all this, we are making the learning experience more intrinsically motivating to students. There are three ways in which Linguavote does this. The first is in how Linguavote presents language. Most people are visual learners, so Linguavote relies on images to present vocabulary and always complements phrases and images with audio. We also recognise that many students prefer to work on touchscreen devices like iPads, so the activities are tactile. Secondly, Linguavote uses game mechanics, such as a system of points and badges, to incentivise students to perform better. The point and badge system Linguavote uses is linked to the concept of community status, and this is designed to intrinsically motivate students. Thirdly, Linguavote utilises the community of learners studying on the platform and allows students to share their thoughts and opinions with each other. It does this by integrating voting into the methodology. The lesson polls provide a meaningful use of the target language and encourage students to develop their own voice on a subject, an important 21st century skill, in a safe, controlled and low-risk way. I've given you a broad summary of what Linguavote is. In part 2, I'll walk you through a unit and show you how we have integrated gamification into the learning journey.